the Goodwill on Union Pacific. Just kind of doing a casual filming day. Found a couple things, CDs. Oh no, it's better. Penguin, Luke. It's a kind of a vinyl kit. Yoda. I don't remember his name. Definitely gonna pick up this bag. I think there's a couple of them in here. See, look, we got a couple bags. There's this one. Another lube. These don't seem.
1978.
I was gonna say these are. Yeah. This is some old stuff here, man.
Yeah, it is. I think this is like the one that you think. Just don't know. No pony. There's some more. Oh, there's some Joe's in here.
Yeah, some old Star Wars figures, old R2-D2, old Lando, old Chewie. These are all, look, you can tell by his legs being faded, these are old. That one might be a jackpot. This is a mail-in one for the land speeder.
This is General.
Yeah, General Mills,
This
yeah.
is General Mills 1978.
Right.
This is when you could get.
I found that crafty tea the other day, but that was like a, that one you can kind of buy from whoever. We'll make sure and look through here better then, because there could be more. It's funny how it's always on the days when I say I'm only going to casually record. I should do that more often. Just to reverse jinx myself. This is crazy, man. These are like mostly all old figures, old G.I. Joes, old Star Wars.
Adventure. Excitement. Jedi craves not these things.
Kind of looking through here better now, just to make sure there's no more. When we started finding them, there was a lady that looked like she was literally going to try to push through us to grab some. She's a reseller. I've seen her around here. Pressing stuff. Well, now I'm going to have to go back and look through here real careful too. Because that land speeder is fantastic. Grogu. It's a big one. It's really cool finds.
Yeah.
Like this one's got.
That's got some.
That's actually a what's it called, a Dungeons and Dragons one. That guy.
This is for sure older Star Wars.
Oh yeah, some of the legs you could tell are faded, and they're like the
old army dude.
the original ones. I think these are all actually originals.
Yeah.
They look original because the cut of them is different. The other ones are a little chunkier. You know what I'm talking about? The newer ones.
Yeah.
They're like a little fatter. Like the old ones were like slimmer, I think, in my opinion. We found a bunch of old Star Wars figures. Really incredibly cool find. I didn't want to go on about it in there until we got out of there and paid for them. We're at the Savers on Tropicana. Spike, Batman, Resident Evil, Apocalypse. The babies. Don't know that one. All creative Zen with the power brick.
It's a big
That's
one.
cool. They're gonna have like
It's
this
just
generic
like one of
media
the nice
player
ones.
down there, and then a UMD or two up there, and then game. I think she's already found a pony she doesn't have. I did want to see if that one Aliens character is still here, but I doubt it. It's been a minute now. He was over in this area before. Not sure who that is. Oh, Bass Pro Shop? I don't know. It's a cool dragon. Whatever that's from. It's weird. Not seeing that guy. There's the Cajun guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's a newer one, huh? You think?
Yeah,
Or
we just picked that up pretty much. I have him in on a card. Also
carded, yeah. It's a tauntaun. It's weird. Is it? It's a tauntaun.
Oh, yeah.
Your tauntaun will freeze before you reach the first marker. Then I'll see you in hell.
It's weird. It's like his hips move weird, like he runs or something. I kind of like the Transformers when there's something really cool, like really wild, super interesting, or old, like a really old one. The really old ones are kind of cool. Yeah, that one guy was around this area, so I think someone must have picked it up. Oh wow. I got the bag with the tauntaun in it with me. Most likely gonna go ahead and get that one. What you got?
Oh, like I said, they're just really old dolls.
Oh yeah. What was the pony you had? I just want to show people.
Try to see what they're marked, but
Yeah, she found this pony. She doesn't have that one, I guess. There's the face. Oh, there. My wife found these. They're from 1978. They're Mattel. You can kind of tell by the build of them even. She's gonna go ahead and pick them up. We're at the Goodwill on Las Vegas Boulevard. It's inside the mall. Not really seeing anything. Some over in the media. I found this Pitch Black. I'm gonna get. I know I don't have that on Blu-ray. Actually, I kind of want to watch it again. This Jurassic World is Blu-ray, DVD, digital. It's in the tin. I like that tin. It's cool. This is actually a screener. I was going to show my kid. He loves these. We're like it. This was given out for people to check it out before the before the movie was even out. And you know, you don't see those almost ever. And Across the Universe, which is one of my wife's, I wouldn't say absolute favorite movies, but she really liked it. Welcome to the wrap up. I'll run through some of this other stuff before the action figures real quick. XTC Skylarking. Got this Nintendo DS holder that my kid really liked. Music from Bob's Burgers. We love Bob's Burgers. It's a great show. I don't know if it's... I think it's all the bands that did songs for Bob's Burgers, like The National and stuff. Come Poop With Me by Triumph. This just seemed really funny, so I figured we'd check it out. If you've ever seen Triumph, the puppet that the one guy does. Eels. Daisies of the Galaxy. Pretty decent band. They always have different stuff though, like none of their albums seem to sound the same. No Alternative, this is just like a compilation album with a bunch of different bands on it. Kind of cool though. We'll check it out. And Seinfeld, season 6. These are just ones my kid really wanted to watch. Be able to just watch them. I think he has some of the other ones too. Like just watch them when he wants to, you know, instead of on TV. On like a streaming service, I mean. And there's season 7. Okay. So here we go with the bags. I didn't open any of these yet because I don't want people thinking I put anything in them. This one was $4.49. That looks like Lando's cape, maybe. We got a Jawa. A really cool Jawa with the cloth. Now, I believe all these are the actual old ones because there's fading on the legs and stuff, the different plastics you could tell. So I'm pretty sure these are all the old ones, but I'm not sure. I'll go through them and look them up later. Alright, so we'll start out here. You know what? I'm going to go get another light real quick to make this a little lighter. Alright, I put an extra light up. Let's see if that helps. It's one of the... Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Stormtrooper pilots. I'm going to real quick check on one of his feet to see if this is an old one. So yeah, this one does say 1980. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on there or not. But if you zoom in, it's right there on his thigh. So I believe most of these are actually the old ones. Luke in his tan outfit. I don't remember if that had a specific name to it. Remember if he had like a specific name, that particular pilot. This, I believe, is a Dungeons and Dragons figure. Pretty cool. Let's see real quick. Yeah, it looks like it's like a D&D figure. I remember seeing him before too, so he might actually be kind of old. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Old Ben Kenobi. So that's definitely the old one there. He's got his old Star Wars, old lightsaber slot. No lightsaber, which is a shame, but I'm sure I could get a replacement one. The Jawa from earlier. He's actually still in his little cloak, which is really cool, because I think that's a bit more rare for these guys. It's really cool. You know, I don't think I ever had any of the Jawas either, even when I was little. I always wanted one, because I thought they were cool, because they're so tiny. He's definitely one of the old ones. And then I believe that might be Lando's cape. I don't remember if it was that sparkle. Oh, maybe it's this guy's. It might be the Dungeons and Dragons guy cape, actually. He looks like a paladin. Alright. I want to make sure and rip these apart on camera so you guys can see. Oh yeah, because there's Lando, and he's got this vinyl cape though, still intact. I don't know what that's from. It's just some piece that was in there. R2, definitely an old R2. I can't believe we found all these old characters, and we were just amazed walking out of there. I was like dumbfounded. I don't know what these are from. This is all just junk that was in there with it. There's Chewie. Definitely old Chewie. I remember having this. That was like one of the very first ones you ever got when you were little, with Chewbacca. You had to have a Chewbacca. Like, it didn't even matter if your friends had a Chewbacca. You had to get a Chewbacca too, just like all the other real main characters. Cool old Vader. Nothing comes close to these old Vaders. He's got this slot in his hand too for the lightsaber. I always thought these were way cooler than the ones they ever came out with later. I just like the style of it better. This guy is busted in half. He looks like a... Is that a Joe? I'll have to look him up. I don't recognize him. He looks more like a Joe to me. Lando, like I was saying earlier, with his vinyl cape. That's in great shape, actually. Some of these just need, I think they need to be cleaned a little bit, but they're in great shape. I thought I saw one guy where his foot was weird, but maybe it was this guy that's busted in half. The regular old Stormtrooper, you could tell by his legs how it's faded. This is how, when I saw him in the bag, I was so excited. Because you could see how like the legs are yellow because the plastic faded separately from the other plastic. But, it's really cool. I'll be keeping all of these figures, by the way, when I get rid of... I mean, unless it's just ones like... I don't know what this guy is. At the end of it, I'll look some of these up. He looks familiar. Almost looks Buck Rogers-ish. But, I don't know. Got a hatchet. A paddle. That's just a gross something nut they put in there. That I just touched. Alright. Bosk. That's really cool. I always loved this one too. So these old characters had a better mold to them than the newer ones, I think. I guess later when they made them, they probably had to change the mold a little bit or something, but, you know, these are the ones I remember from when I was little, so just so much cooler. That Bosk is awesome. He's missing some of his stuff, I think, but I think, well, you know, obviously most of these guys are. These are the TIE Fighter pilots. Very cool. Like I said, I think every single one of these are old characters, obviously. I don't think they turned in any new ones with them. That's from something else. Another Luke with his cape. Well, maybe this is the one I thought was torn up, but it's not. His hand just didn't. It just looked weird because of the lightsaber. There's no lightsaber. Someone took these lightsabers out. Oh, sorry, off camera there. Trying to see. In good shape. You know, he's worn there. Like, there's wear on his pockets. They've been played with for sure. But These being in good condition is really great. The capes and stuff, because they don't hold up normally. Goofy Batman thing. Penguin. Yoda, the man. Oh, this is the old Yoda. Oh my god, that's so cool. God, man, these just take me right back to when I was little. More so, like I said, than the newer ones they made in the 90s or whatever. You know, they... Just when you look at them, you could just tell it was different. You know, it had a different mold to it. And then some weird Spider-Man thing that shoots something out. And Salacious Crumb. I cannot remember his name for the life of me earlier. Salacious Crumb. They used to sit in the throne room with Jabba. God, I can't believe I remembered that finally. It was driving me crazy. I saw him through the bag, and then I just couldn't remember what he's called. Really cool. He's in good shape, actually. He's not even really missing any of his paint or nothing. And the land speeder. We were so excited about this, as you could imagine. This guy's to some other set. But that's actually an old figure, though, I believe. To look him up, too, and see what he's from. I don't recognize it. But anyway, it's not Star Wars or Dungeons and Dragons like we're looking at. It's Han Solo. Man, if we'd have just got a Leia, we would have actually had most of the main cast. And a 3PO or something. See, this Han Solo was way cooler too, like his legs and everything. It's just a cooler styling of him. Got the classic face and everything. These are actually in excellent condition. I'm not even seeing, like, their toe, you know, his toe's a little worn out there. But they're really in great condition, considering. And a land speeder. Let's see, how's the sticker? Yeah, it's not terrible. It's wrinkled up like you'd expect, but... See, it's a little wrinkled, but... I mean, I don't care. I honestly think I've never actually owned the land speeder. It's missing its windshield, but I think we can just get the windshield for it. I know this thing used to, like, pop up on the wheels, so yeah, it looks like that. Might need a little work. The wheel is kind of jammed up in there. That's easy to fix, though, probably. Yeah, see, that one's not popping down. But yeah, I'm sure. Oh, there we go. It was just kind of caught up on there. Or it's catching up on there. So yeah, I could fix that probably really easy. That is too cool, though. That one's got a bit more wear. You know, the stickers are still on there, though. That's surprising. Oh, sorry. Keep going off frame when I'm starting to look at it by myself. Oh, this up here is busted off. There was another jet up there, huh? I think. Ah, still cool either way. You just put it up on a shelf, you know. That's awesome. So, let me look up these other guys real quick and then I'll finish up. So my wife reminded me, this isn't just the regular land speeder that you bought. This is from General Mills. It was like a mail-in or something. So this is like a special one you had to mail to get. It's a shame that that thing is busted up there. So this is actually like a special edition one. Remember when it hit the front, it made it look like it exploded, you know. It would pop it up. I mean, it looks like the other one that they had normally, but like I said, this one is... Let me see exactly what it says on it, and I'll let you know. General Mills Fun Group, 1978, by Kenner Corporation. Yeah, so this is a General Mills one. I have to look that up and see what the deal was with it. It had to be like a special send away one or something. Very cool. I couldn't remember this guy's name. It's Weekway from Star Wars. He's not in it very long, but he's one of those ones that got a character even though... Although I guess technically Boba Fett wasn't really in there very long in the original. I think when I saw the estimate, it was like Boba Fett was actually in the show for like 2 minutes or something, or 2 or 3 minutes. So this guy is from the 80s. You know, just one of the Army guy toys from the 80s. Pretty cool. I like him. And then this is the one broken in half is a Joe, like I knew it was a Joe, but Scrapyard. I couldn't remember his name. I probably never really knew it, but these ones are easy to fix, actually. You can just put a new band in there to hold them together. This guy is actually from Mask. His name's Hondo. I always like these little characters. That's why I figured it was one of those sets, because they're really articulated too, and then just tiny, like compared to the other ones. Like if you have, here's a regular normal Star Wars figure, that's him compared to it. So that's it. Like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want. Really appreciate it. Tell your friends. You know, maybe we'll get some more people here watching. And I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you watching. And I'll see you next time.